As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Well done there.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Such a cool picture right there. Shock and shed. That's what these D-tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker. You got to shed him. And you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Deep right side. Burton has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can't.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jaden Thompson makes the play. I got to imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium. And don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70, 19, Tiger, 19.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jamar Turner ending that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Design quarterback run here. Down to the 10. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points.
little sense, Kate, that equipment manager's going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL, using his legs.
Extra point attempt coming up. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He running from the gun with right. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let it run.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 7. And the Bears first down.
Now a run with right. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He got 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Well, if they were about losing yards. Running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready, set.
Right, running out of the gun. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Third down. Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Williams to throw on third. Has his man, Dudes in. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready,
A
set.
gain of 7. And the Bears first down.
That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams to throw on first. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
Sticking in the air. It's Williams. Intercepted in the end zone. Buda Baker picks it off.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's a design run. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's the backup, first throw. Someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Chicago.
Williams on first down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Has room into the secondary. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
No contact. No.
It's a design look for Hurts. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Play action. Hurts has it. Goes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Dunze's got it right side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
No contact. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Right and hauled in by Jones. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
The
give now to Benson. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Sent to the ground by Austin Booker. Working quickly here.
9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. First and 10 from the 32. Here's a design run. Hurts. He's out in the clear. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run anytime.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Set.
Hurts now from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. No, they get him yet again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down.
No touch it.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
No touch it. 73. Hey. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. And now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. The tight end going in motion right. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Chicago, it uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw by Williams. Sends this to the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Williams from the gun. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut it to just a point before halftime. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go in the locker rooms now, all tied up. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Center.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Great, set. 180.
Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Great, set.
Benson once more. They'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Gets second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who could be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Great, set. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 60. Hey, 73. Hey! Delta!
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love this thing. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Delta!
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Delta, set. Hey, 63.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, here's Williams. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Good, set.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Design-keeper here for Hurts. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Offense in a hurry-up here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
1. Here's Hurts. Completes beyond the marker. And he's not caught at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hurts a chance for one here. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
73.
Throwing from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ooh, they get him down just in time. Got close to that first. They make the play and force this 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. A give to right. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. One of the tight ends motions right. They run again with right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
The 34-yard line.
There's a give for right. And this give not a free throw. They're out quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's Knox. He's got it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Running right. Here's Wright. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Is brought in by Burton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Rank gets it, headed right. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
To take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought that better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. He brings it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Benson now from the gun. Going to take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Great, set.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Called in left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
QB keeping this option on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
King, Bill King, Bill King, hey! 63, 63, 63.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal.
No touch that. 180, 180. Yeti. No touch.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now trailed by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's Williams. Off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. Well, this was right down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And he's got a free play here. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results.